watch me while I sleep. Don't require your belief. Offering silence but no relief. Can you scream without a sound? Like the freeze that's coming down. Barren space where nothing grows. A secret place where no one goes.
Dawn. Pushed through the Lauren, a tunnel with a dark history. One that is steeped in so much sadness and death and suicide that all the tales rush together. Heck, when anyone recites one, the details of the hundreds others seep in somehow. To the point where it is just one tale, a single thread of misery and betrayal, death and abuse, and family. Many stories are one thing. You can poke holes and scoff. But when those tales that are wound by individuals begin to churn and boil and combine into one identity, well, that one thing tends to breathe its first breath and become what has been told. Oh, yes. And it is through that dark tunnel that a train bearing a cargo untold has found itself with a deep pit into depths unknown. Vines from the green holding it tight as only in the dark, and the green are fighting over it. As always, there's humans and maybe things that once were caught in the middle. And it is this scene that Basil, Charlie, Ivy, and Ruby have come upon. And now, if they wish to get to their destination, to take care of Ruby's debt or obligation without another train coming in behind them, well, they know they best get to moving. So, what would you four like to do?
So, who are we looking? Which one do you want him to go for?
I don't.
That creature is it looks like it's gunning for the person in that boxcar.
Yeah. how far is the box car from the engine room?
Maybe about 15 feet.
You guys get her. I'm gonna get the engine.
Okay, you want someone to go with you, Basil?
I'm a big girl. I can handle myself.
I know.
I think you Tyler that almost got knocked out on a train.
All right. That sounds like not bad. Yeah, I was thinking maybe he looks like he might be injured, but at least the engineer
He might
seems.
also have a flare gun, though.
That's the thing. He might have enough energy to help out once we get him free. So it's probably worth that. But we need to figure out what to do about these birds. And he will look at Ivy and be like, "You got any ideas, Ivy? I know that these are probably not the birds you usually interact with, but can you get any kind of feeling off them?"
I could try to. Oh yeah, sure. I'll try to see if I can connect with them. They look friendly enough.
Ruby just gives her a look.
I mean, I'd be careful with whatever you're doing, Ivy, because I'm not. I don't know how friendly they are, but
So I am going to. I don't know if this will work on them, but I can master one type of small animals, birds. Your creatures within short range will not harm you, or those designated as allies for 1 hour. Action to initiate. So I think Ivy is going to come up and kind of. Where are these birds at, Matt?
They're coming towards the train, making the shape of a human head.
Like the back of the train, the side of the train, the front, top?
The front.
Okay. So then, is the sidecar door open?
No.
That we can. Okay, so I'm guessing there's windows, or how do we see out of it then?
Oh, we're outside the train.
Outside the train.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
the voice is coming from within, so we don't know what it is.
You've left the train way far back. Your train's on the other end. You walked all the way through the tunnel, and
now we're looking at the other train that crashed. Gotcha. Okay, now it makes sense. Then Ivy is going to try to. She's gonna go up to see where they're coming, and she's gonna take out her daddy's knife. She's gonna draw a line in the dirt, and she's gonna go, "Thou birds shall not pass. We are thy friends." And then she's gonna start squawking like a bird and chirping.
Charlie takes this absolutely in stride and is just watching the birds to see what effect it has.
Basil's just gonna go climb into the engine cart you know what? Fine. Fine.
you drop it. And this swarm turns as if the head itself makes its movement as it says, "You trespass," in so many squawks, as the head, roughly of a human shape, now comes directly towards you, Ivy. And in your heart, you see these are not birds, though they take the shape of them. This thing is nothing natural, nor does any of what it makes it up breathe, but they move and imitate for their own purposes.
So Ivy, at this moment, seeing this and they're coming, and seeing that they're not birds, she's gonna try something she's never done. She's going to draw her magic behind her, kind of showing where she comes from, but she wants to try to bluff this creature to think whatever entity she follows is letting her pass, is giving her that permission to be here.
What name do you invoke?
She doesn't. Oh. What's the rest of the group known by? Charlie, what do you guys know him by?
Who?
The horn? My entity?
I don't know your entity, Ivy.
No, the one you've seen before. The one in the fire, remember?
Yeah,
There was
I
a
don't-
name that you...
it's not the same as the.
I forget what it was called. Anybody in the group remember?
You mean the guy that's in charge of that's usually seen being in charge of the railroad or something?
No, not him.
Not him.
About, but for the life of me, I can't remember the name, and the only thing in my head is Hornet Head, and I know
Hornet Head. Yes, thank you. That's the one. Yep.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know which one you were referring to.
Because
Okay.
that's the one that you guys believe that she's the one invested in. Even though that's what you guys believe.
To
But
be
yes.
fair, I don't think Basil knows that.
I don't actually think Charlie doesn't know who Hornet Head is. He's just heard Ivy say the name. He has no idea if we've met him. So,
Yeah, she goes Hornet Head.
Charlie's going to give encouragement because this is a deception.
All right. So you're invoking the name Horned Head.
Yup.
So what do you say?
Hornet Head allows me to walk these lands for a period of time. Me and my friends, you shall not interfere in our business. We will leave you an offering when we were done with what we need to do. Till that time, be gone for 2 days.
You know that challenge.
Okay. I'm going to spend 2 here.
The one effort, right?
Yep.
Then Charlie was helping you out with deception.
Yep, encouragement.
I think that's the best luck for stuff. That's a natural one.
You invoke this name as a murmuration expands itself, breathes, and you hear in the squawks. Pay no attention to Horned Head or anything of the inner dark. I care not for the green, only those who would disturb my rest. As it expands out and crashes down, flings itself to crush Baser, Charlie, Avi, and Ruby in one blow. I need speed defense, my friends.
Hey, I was climbing into a freaking carriage.
As you were doing it,
You just took my hand.
I'll encourage Ivy because I think Charlie has speed defense. So
I'm trained in speed defense.
Yeah.
I'll encourage Basil.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it.
I got
Hazel,
an
since you're climbing in, I'll give you an additional asset there because you were trying to get out of it.
Ivy got an 18.
Okay. It really helps if I don't try to roll a d12 on this.
Okay. Ooh, Charlie got a 17.
I'm
I got a
scared of all my dice. I'm scared of all of my dice. My dice hate me. So I'm gonna put effort, edge, whatever it is. I've got 2 effort and 2 edge. Nope, I got 2 effort. So can I put that in speed? I have no edge in speed. So that's 3 speed?
You want to put 2 effort for this?
Yeah.
That would be 5 speed.
Okay, so 2 effort. So what if I do? So 1 effort is 3
3.
speed?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Doing 1 or 2?
Just 1.
Got it.
That's a 9.
What you need?
Oh,
All right, so all of you push yourselves out of the way. I think, Vezzo, you throw yourself into that car and you all roll as the wheels churn a bit and the green roots and vines begin to grow more thorns to try to stab this thing. That means more of it comes into the car. You hear a little whimper from within.
God damn it.
Shit, we gotta.
And then it moves itself up and hovers just above Ivy. So we've kind of done an unofficial initiative, and I think we're just going to go with it because it is upset. So we'll just let all your go in your group, and then it'll go.
All right, we got to get whoever's in that boxcar out of there.
Up your time.
Are you sure, Ivy?
We're definitely in turn. So who's going?
I'm heading towards that boxcar. I'm gonna try to get it open.
Shoot. Are you sure, Ivy?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go. Charlie's gonna go with Ruby, but he's got his hand on his harmonica in case he needs to start something. For the moment, he's gonna go and check and see if he can get into the boxcar.
Okay. You see, it's entirely sealed. There are small windows, but not enough where one would necessarily get through. You could try to push the door. It's wrapped up. How do you want to get in?
Oh, please, Vines, let us through. We're trying to save this person, not harm them. Trying to pull the door open. Or push it open.
Okay, so you're using strength. You're not trying to convince it?
I can. You know what? I'm gonna try and convince it. I am gonna try and convince it. Please, we're not trying to harm them. We're trying to help. We want everybody to be safe. And this person, I'm afraid I know you're trying to help, but I'm afraid you're actually hurting them. Please let us pass.
All right. Give me an intellect as you're trying to persuade the roots.
I am specialized in persuasion.
Okay.
And I'm going to... Okay, so now I have 2 edge and intellect. How much would I need to spend?
5 would give you 2.
3 would give you 2.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Okay, 3 would give me 2. Okay, so I will spend 3. Oh, another fucking 9.
Well, you lowered it to 6.
Okay.
Wait, did you? It doesn't matter. If you didn't lower it to 6, you would have lowered it to 9. I think you
No.
lowered it to 9 actually. So you get exactly what you need.
Okay.
So you put that out. Come on, Roots. And a bit of the water drips here. Almost as if some of the spring you carry with you seeps in, communicating you of the green. And they slightly release the car. It's almost like they bow to you and recede into the ground.
Don't straight cut ego anymore.
Charlie, help open.
All right. So Charlie then will sort of say, "Thank you kindly," and then he's going to try to open the door.
So you're doing that. Let me get to Basil. You push yourself into the engine. And there you see a conductor. Looks mid-30s, soft eyes, and even in this pain, he gives you a soft smile. All right, you get me, free him out of here.
How is he trapped in there?
Some of the steel is kind of going against him as this has crashed.
Okay,
He's
I'm
kind
gonna
of wedged.
I'm gonna get down on my back, and I'm gonna use my fake foot to try to get it off as much as I can.
Okay. Yeah, give me a might check.
Hold on, I lost my sheet again. I'm going to use an edge. That's how much? If I have 2 effort? Just 1, right? Or 2?
What are you trying to put towards it?
I have an edge in it.
Okay. And you're trying to put 1 effort?
I can put 2. Can I put 2 if I only have 1 edge?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll do.
So if you have 1 edge and you want to put 2 effort, that would be 4 might.
All right, I'm real low on might, but I'm gonna do it. That is going to be a 17.
17. Push that open.
Because it's the fake foot, guys. That foot is useful for everything.
You. Oh, hope my cargo's okay.
You got a flare box in here.
Yeah. Where you come from anyway?
Oh, we're from another train that's down the road, and you're lucky we saw you because we almost hit your ass.
All right. That narration of things and the cargo. We gotta find stuff.
All right, let's find the flare gun first.
Flare gun. Yeah. As it starts to. So that's kind of your action as that's happening.
Yep.
Ivy.
Yep. So this magic that's going on around me, does Ivy feel like she can access it?
I think this is an entity.
The thorns.
Oh, the thorns that are being
Yes.
rescinded here. The thorns themselves are an entity.
Okay.
They seem to be an agent of the green.
Okay. My idea is trying to use my putting myself in danger skill I have to use as I see those thorns leaving, like receding from the door, I want to draw on that energy that was there and use them to sprout up in front of me, kind of just creating like a wall between me and my friends, like having me on one side where I'm still like putting myself in danger and becoming like the only threat, kind of giving them more time.
I see. So you want to have them make a wall for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me speed persuasion. So intellect.
That is 17.
Rolling all types of high.
After you mean her natural one?
All right. What do you say?
Ivy looks through these vines leaves and goes, Mother Nature, the green, help me protect my friends in this moment. I need you. Don't worry about me. Keep whoever you have in there safe and them. Help protect me from this darkness that is in front of me now. Come to me. Create a wall.
All right. With that, behind you and over, instead of attacking the train itself, there is roots that put in almost like a tunnel of itself, trying to seal it off from this murmuration of darkness.
Ivy looks up to the creature and goes, Didn't expect that one, did ya?
All right. With that, it'll focus on you and only you. As it swoops down in and around, swarming you, letting all the bits of darkness and hopelessness eat at you. Give me speed defense.
That's going to be a 10.
And all right. In that case, you feel your skin ripped as 5 might will be taken from you.
Okay.
All right. Cuts and blood begin to spur. Of course, no one can see because the tunnel of green protects everyone else as Ivy stands there. All right. Now we come back. Charlie and Ruby. You burst in.
Yeah, Charlie's going to try to open the door.
In there, cut by the vines, you see a young woman with short, dark, curly hair and a quick smile. Her clothing's a bit ragged and ill-fitting, but clean, well cared for. She looks up. She goes, thank goodness.
Now you hurt, ma'am? Can you walk?
I can walk.
Come on, let's get.
All right.
Let's get.
Charlie will reach out a hand to her to help her up, and we gotta back up Ivy, Ruby. I don't know what she's doing, but
Okay. I guess I'll try and see if I can find a way out, like through this. Hey, can you let me through, please?
This woman says, Elmira. Oh, no. The green's all types of upset. Ugh. It was meant to protect me, not go attacking anything that moves.
Oh.
there's some trouble outside. It is trying to protect you, if that's. But there's some trouble outside. Come on, you say your name's Elmira?
Elmira, yeah.
Charlie.
Ruby,
Come on, maybe you'll know exactly what's happening.
We gotta get through.
Well, we can get out of the boxcar, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we gotta get through that wall. Ivy's on the other side.
So is the wall such that we can't even see the bird thing anymore?
I think you can maybe sort of see it, but it's mostly blocked from view. You have a sense of where it is and what it's doing, but
I don't know at what point I've used up my action, but can I do one more thing, or
what are you trying to do?
He was going to pull out his harmonica and try to. It said it didn't like being woken up, so he was going to try to play something soft and calming.
All right, trying to let that ring out from inside the tunnel. All right, I'll say you're going to be hindered a bit, but go ahead.
Okay, so let's see. That is, I don't have to pay for that. Is it the bewitch ability? It's only one I don't have to pay, but I will put effort into this then. And so if I have 2 edge, that's to get 2 effort. That's 3 intellect.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead.
Is this an attack, kind of?
It's more of a performance. It's a I don't know if I'd call this an attack. Really, it doesn't do damage. This is just his standard. Get it to kind of stop. It's the bewitch ability.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's an attack.
Yeah. All right. So I will. I'm putting 2 effort in.
All right.
And I should be trained in this. We get. Oof, that is a 6.
All right, you're playing it. It does not seem to heed your song.
Shit. All right. If you got any ideas, Elmira, I am all ears.
Come on, you big old roots, get out of the way!
All right, that's one way to do it.
Starts yelling. But she does sort of puts down her kneels, puts her hand in the ground, says, come on now. Come on. We can't just they might have meant well, but can't let them die. Not for all of us. She's attempting to do something. Anything you want to make sure happens there? Ruby?
Is she trying to persuade it?
She is, but if you want to do it, she'll ease your task.
Oh, I would. Well, if she's trying to persuade it, yeah, I'll try and persuade it to let it clear. I'm like, okay. Wait, we're trying to save everybody here. Please, just let us do our jobs, please. And of course, I'm specialized in persuasion. That's a nat 20.
Woo! You want to think of a boon here?
Why do you always make me think of stuff?
I'm not making you. I'm giving you the opportunity to.
I never know, Matt. I don't know. I really don't know what it.
All right.
Kind
In
of
that
like
case, say, "Come on, now we're trying to save everybody." As that word rings out, everybody, 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 and the vines grow and reach out and cover Ivy within this large tunnel, seal it off from this creature, this thing, as it roars in anger, being cut off from its tunnel, its home. How dare the green do this to it as it rallies against the thorns, angry or enraged.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess.
As now it's all covered. As it comes out, the engineers, you find a flare gun and go, what in the world is happening? Now we're covered by these thorns.
do it. Just take a sip of whiskey and pretend it's all a dream. That works for me. This ain't the weirdest shit you're gonna see tonight.
Another coping mechanism.
Ick.
Can I see the birds at all or no?
From now, no, not really.
Well, someone want to grab the dudes from the hole?
Oh yeah, the dudes from the hole. Let's get those guys.
Oh, what? Oh, wow, no. I need to get my ring.
Your what?
The cargo. I need to get my cargo.
Oh,
Buddy, your cargo is the least of my concern.
unless your cargo is those two guys down in the hole. You guys okay down there?
We're holding on.
Is there like a rope or chain or something that we can toss down there? Asking the engineer.
I got a rope, yeah.
Well, grab a rope. Get the rope quickly. Chop, chop.
That's it. Goes, here you go. All right. Let's try to do this.
Charlie, shine your light down there so we can see these guys.
Yep. We'll do that.
Do we see them?
Absolutely. Give me one sec. You look down, and there you see two men holding on dearly. Look, there's something down there.
Well, let's
Down.
get you up.
All right.
Harvey wants to ask, is it good or bad? Because at this point, I don't even know anymore.
All right. Sorry, I have a traveler's pack. I was trying to figure out if there would be rope or something to help in there, but I can't quickly find what's in the traveler's pack. So Charlie will take whatever rope and try to start easing it down to them.
Right. Part of the rope. It's also partially caved in. What else are you all going to do to help freeing them? Oh, we're stuck!
You're stuck? How far down are they?
About 15 feet.
15 feet? Is there a way to climb down there?
I mean, you got a rope going down there from Charlie.
Oh.
I'll go. If you all can secure the rope, I'll go down.
Okay.
Ruby, I'm just going to remind you, you're wearing a dress.
That's fine. Okay, and I'll do encouragement to help with anything like all skills involving balance and careful movement for this.
How long is this rope?
That's probably 50 feet. Let's go with old
my
D&D.
Train.
50 feet of hempen rope.
Yeah.
What was that, Basil?
I'm going to tie one end of it to the train.
Oh, that is all right. That's a good idea. Stronger than I am.
All my ideas are good. Y'all just don't listen.
Ain't that the truth? Someone make sure to check on Ivy too.
Oh,
Now
okay.
that she's under here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I was just going to ask what's Ivy doing as all this separated her.
She's kind of like, damn it, I had a plan. And then she sees that there's a wall in front of her and goes, and then looks down at herself, sees all the wounds, and she takes her hand and touches herself and heals herself some. As she does her charm touch, and you watch a little greenish but black energy kind of go into her. And then she turns quickly to see Ruby coming up. Is everything all right?
That's pretty all right. We were trying to get these guys out of the hole. There was a girl in this car, and she she could talk to the green like you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That's cool. Do you guys need help with the hole?
Probably. Let's go.
Okay.
So someone's gonna have to hold the lantern so that I can see where I'm going.
Basil, you're over there.
I'm tying it to a damn train. What are you talking about?
Like, there's still the engineer. Yeah, Elmira or the engineer. One of y'all take the lantern and please, if you would, shine it down the hole where them are, so I know where I'm going.
So you can
All right, I got it. And they start to grab. They go, we gotta get this put up in here.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now you can say you did something besides being saved by a girl.
My pride ain't so fragile that'll hurt me.
Just
Being saved is being saved.
Just pay her no mind, sir. And yeah, Charlie's gonna go down. I don't know.
Okay. So go to free them. All right. This is going to be might.
Might, okay.
Ruby
So
yells, it's a coping mechanism.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. My might's not so hot right now. So effort would take a full 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
A rope will be an asset here,
Okay.
as is the lantern that you're having them hold.
Okay.
And all skills involving balance and careful movement, I'm helping him out with.
All right. So
Could I also, with my push ability, push some of the debris that's trapping them downward?
Sure.
all right. Okay, so this is a mic check. That would be a 10.
Mhm. All right. Sorry about that. Yep. So push yourself down there. As the rocks are pushed off of them almost naturally as you hit in there, and you're able to free them.
All right.
You look below, and there is a growl and a hunger from way below in the pit as you hurry yourselves out of there.
Charlie will hear that and go, "Oh, I'm so done with that. You two get on up first."
Hey, Basil. You should fire that flare gun down the hole.
I was kind of waiting for the birds.
So we climb back out.
Yeah. So
Okay.
together you
All right.
you grab each other, and Dirty and Black, you all come on out. They go, oh my gosh.
All right. Is everyone able to walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then kind of finally looks in the cars. Looks. This one's open. Y'all take something, you train hoppers. I don't mind too much when you come in, but you better not take my things.
Sir, I'm about to punch you in your goddamn face.
We were on the train behind.
Hey,
sir.
Tiny, you.
All right.
Talking to them. Looks at these two. They go, hey, we ain't got nothing. We just hopping. We didn't try to take anything. We checked anything. But there were 3 of us. We're missing Cricket. I think he ran in.
To the hole?
No, the tunnel.
Oh, back towards. Points back in the direction of our train. Back in that direction he ran.
Yeah, but where he went to?
Oh.
All right. Well, I think we should all be moving in that same direction right now to get away from the birds who aren't birds or.
I don't know anymore. I just.
Right. The hole there. Something still murmurs. The green trying to protect you from whatever you've locked out of its home. What would you like to do?
Alright.
If I shoot a flare gun down there, do you think it's gonna make the birds more or less visible?
Down the hole?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see what's down there in the growling.
Yeah, see, I don't want to see that. I just want to hurt whatever it is.
Well, if you hit it in the right spot, you might hurt it a little. And if it doesn't like light, you might hurt it a lot.
Are we gonna maybe we should make an educated theory guess here and say maybe, just maybe, the birds came out of the hole and that's where they would like to go back?
That's sort of what I'm thinking.
Do you think between our two little woodland nips here, you could make a tunnel for it to go back in its hole? And then we could just cover that shit up.
Or maybe we need to get rid of the thing that's down there. That maybe that's what disturbed the birds.
It's not really birds, guys, but I mean, you guys can keep thinking it is, but yeah, okay.
That's like I said, birds that aren't birds. I've cottoned to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I
you
was
are right,
thinking with birds,
Ruby.
I don't want to think about what it really is, but fine.
You could be right about maybe it does want back in its home, but because it does think this place is its land.
Yeah.
All right, so what if you, and you, I'm gonna point to the other girl whose name I didn't catch and nobody's introduced me to, make like a tunnel into the hole, and the birdies can just go there.
I don't think anything was stopping it from going into the hole.
Well,
before.
right now a giant wall of thorns is.
Right, but I'm just saying that we may want to get ourselves away from it so it no longer has anything to be angry at, and it might go into the hole. I don't know. I'm trying to guess what something like this is thinking, and that's just going to give me a headache. Charlie's actually going to look at the other four, the engineer, Elmira, and the two from the hall, and say, when the train crashed, did you hear anything like an explosion?
Oh, no.
No. Did you hear anything, or did you just...
Look, I just saw the thorns come up. It thought something was after me. I asked it to protect me while I looked for my brother. So Elmira goes, so it's your fault we got these thorns, says the doctor.
Sir, do not make me put you back where I found you.
All right, listen. I ain't trying.
Yes, you are.
Okay, listen to me. In that car, there was a ring.
A ring.
I need that ring.
What did the ring look like?
Black. Almost like bone. Like it was burnt. On it had a top of a buck head, 2 antlers coming on.
And nobody here has it. Is that what I'm hearing correctly?
We sure don't have it, boys.
What is the
he will-
likelihood that your friend Cricket has it?
What? Why would Cricket have it?
Where was the ring?
Shit, what you do for a living? What is the likelihood that your friend Cricket has it?
Why would Cricket have it?
Because he ran off.
He left y'all down in a hole to die.
All right. See, Basil, you want to intimidate them with intelligence, or do you want to try to see if they're lying for intelligence?
I think Basil's in a pissy mood. She can do intimidation.
All right.
Will I spend the edge? Yes, I will spend my 2 edge.
So you spend one effort to get one intellect to get an effort.
I have 2 efforts. I have 2 edges.
So how many efforts are you trying to put into this?
2.
So that would be 3 intellect points.
Sure. I still don't know how this game works, y'all. That would be a nat 20.
All right. Any boon you think would be appropriate here?
I don't have any. Oh, a boon. I think Basil's just like has the flare gun and she's just kind of like pointing it without realizing she's pointing it.
Okay.
Like she's just that added effort. I don't know what kind of boon besides that.
Right. So I'll back it for a sec because we haven't hit a lot of nat 20s like this in a while. With the nat 20, like I can always say an extra thing that happens, but you get like a very extra, like, so it were like as you're doing this, it gives you more, and so you can always like offer what you think that more could be.
Could it be like that their eyes betray which way he actually ran? In case they were lying to us.
All right. I'll say this: they go. All right, he took the ring. That's what we. I'll say. How about this? I think they'll just give up the game with a natural 20. As we were asked to get it by Ma. Cricket took it. And we're supposed to deliver it to Mr. Stokely.
Well, if Cricket ain't dead, y'all better relocate because Mr. Stokely's coming after y'all. Let's go find Cricket.
Freaking thieves. Get my ring.
All right, and Charlie will just look at Elmira at this point because he's trying to keep track of all of the drama that evidently was occurring on this train that we've just discovered. And he'll look at Elmira and go, "So is your brother on the train, or were you taking the train to find your brother somewhere else?"
I was on my way to Killridge.
Okay. So what I'm making sure is we're not missing another person that's supposed to be here right now.
No, I'm looking for my brother, and I wanted to talk to the deputy sheriff and see if anyone knew where he went.
Well, we're all heading in the same direction, but none of us are getting in this train.
Listen, I'll help you with what you want to do. We got to get out of here all together, one way or the other.
Sounds good to me. Let's start heading back. So Cricket went back down the tunnel. Yes?
Yes, he ran back in the Lord.
All right. Well, I suggest we all go that way because it also moves us further from the birds that aren't birds. And
what do y'all want to do?
Charlie wants to get everyone moving away from the entity and back into the tunnel where the train is. Yeah.
Try and track down this Cricket person.
All right. Yeah. Give me an intelligence challenge to try to find Cricket in the dark. You have a lantern, so that's a. What'd you say, Basil?
Does the skill in navigation help?
I think so.
I could use. I'm skilled in perception.
That could help.
I'm trained in navigation.
Maybe the Basil and Charlie working together.
Well, navigation's not going to do too much here. But I could say definitely the perception would. So if you want to give a challenge there.
This is an intellect challenge. All right. All right. That's a 3. So, Charlie, I can't see. I can't find. I can't.
Yeah. Moving all around then, Charlie, you end up we'll do it this way. Find yourself looking, and it's hard. The lantern, it's pointed, and the darkness almost seems to bite at the edges, almost if offended by the lantern here. And as you push, trying to feel your way down this long tunnel, you find there's almost a slot cave in a widening, and you see in a room somewhat young man. He's pulled. He's injured, bloody, blonde, and around him you see 3 dog-like shapes with veins of magma that run down them, growling at him. But you can see beneath them are 2 smaller, almost pup-like, mostly red in appearance. They seem to be protecting.
Shit. All right.
Oh, you get away from me! You get away from me! Kind of almost as a rock he's about to throw at them.
Charlie is gonna sort of make a signal for like no one to come up any further from behind him, and this is gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse if yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. He's gonna call out. He's gonna try to get the blonde's attention and tell him, "Do not throw that." Yep.
All right.
They're protecting their young. Do not throw that.
Between all your assets, it's easy enough to get his attention as he goes. I'm just looking at what you have. You reduce this to 0 as kind of puts it down a little bit, shivering. And all of you can see this at this point. You saw Charlie able to run up and see what's going on.
Yes, that's what Basil does.
So Charlie told them to stop, but that's fine. they ignore Charlie.
Did we ever listen to
No,
Charlie?
that's fine.
Well, they'd only be so. They can only be so close before they see. In other words, they can see.
Fair
him.
enough. Yeah. No,
like
it's
they
fine.
stop, but they can see in this room.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. That was just joking. Okay. So do the dogs now notice me?
Well, you just made a motion, so not
Okay.
yet.
Okay. All right. So are the dogs between me and this individual?
Not quite between.
Okay.
Mostly make a triangle. But
Okay.
for you and the individual to get to each other, you'd have to get closer to the red dogs.
Closer to the red dogs. Okay.
Does anyone have pocket bacon left from dinner?
Not sure that will help.
Do I see the ring on the guy anywhere?
Give me an intelligence check. Intelligence challenge, rather.
Oh, I do have rations.
That is going to be an 11.
Really see that he does not have the ring on him.
Damn it. Okay.
I'm gonna take my ration and throw it the opposite way of the blonde-haired boy. With the doggies. She's 100% gonna
You
do
don't
that.
get the sense that they eat that ration.
Well, look, I'm trying something here.
I'm just going to let you know. Like, it doesn't seem to be.
Like, yeah, puppy. Basil's a white woman. She ain't got no sense of danger when it comes to animals.
Yeah, I'm going to put in handouts a picture of the red dogs here.
Puppies! Doesn't matter what they look like, they're puppies. I have no idea where my phone is.
Okay. Yeah, they're not as. I mean, they're weird and freaky, but they're not nearly as bad as the ones that have like multiple eyes and 5 mouths.
Like something that has 2 eyes. I am so happy.
That's
Exactly, they're puppies.
Charlie probably says stuff like that under his breath. I've only got 2 eyes. Okay, maybe we can make this work. Hold on.
We can do this.
Oh, it's such a pretty puppy!
So, crud. Okay.
Oh, it's just a hellhound. No big deal.
Yeah.
So pretty!
Charlie is going to. I'm trying to imagine this in my head. He wants to try to get their attention actually a bit on him enough and move enough so that their attention is away from the blonde so that the blonde can sort of hug the wall and sneak his way out, if I'm envisioning this space right at all.
Trying to do what?
Trying to get the attention on himself so that the blonde boy can sneak his way out.
He'll go ahead and play on the
Okay. I'll just say, like, the way that this is, because you're in the entrance, if they have their attention on you, you'd still have to get in between you and them.
Okay.
Right? Because you're the way in.
Because there's no, they're protecting the pups. We're not going to get them out of there. We just need to, and I can't bewitch that many things. So.
Basil 100% is like, it's okay, you can let the mean man go. He's not going to touch your babies or I'll blow him up. She knows the animals can't understand her. She's just stupid enough to think it works. It's the first thing she's seen that she ain't afraid of.
So, does Charlie have a sense that... he's not going to know this, never mind. I would like to use, if I can, my darkness ribbons, but in an incredibly passive, peaceful way. So the ribbons are supposed to hinder. It doesn't say how they hinder.
Right.
He's going to try to make a connection with these dogs to calm them using his connection to the darkness.
Okay, fairly enough. Okay. I would say then... you put the... Okay, so you have those out, and then Basil, you were trying to befriend the dogs?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, go ahead and give me intellect challenge, and they are hindered because they're distracted by these darkness.
Do I roll horribly, guys? Oh, 13. 1 3.
13. All right, so Charlie, you put that down to 12, so 13 will do it. They kind of back up.
Good. Yes.
They breathe calmly.
We got someone on the farm to eat the chickens.
Sure. Charlie just looks at Basil and then tries to make a gesture to the blonde kid. Come on, come on.
Oh, I guess I kind of did try to eat the chicken.
Out, you see him grab this small 2 things from the dirt. He quickly gets to where you are.
Cricket, I presume.
Yeah. Looks at everybody, goes, and she's like, "You want to my ring? Take no ring. I know what you're talking about."
Cricket?
Charlie, to like take it back up and take it away. Let's leave our new friends alone, and tries to get everyone to move away from this alcove.
I'll move. You see, looks like he picked up what looks like a tattered journal, and like this doll made out of sticks, wrapped in burlap. All right. They go, we already told them, Cricket. They scary, especially her. All right. Listen, I dropped it. I swear. These things I just found in that cave there.
Do you know where you dropped it at?
No, I was running, and then when I went to see it, when they were growling at me, I didn't have it.
So Charlie is staring at him while he says this, is trying to figure out if he's telling the truth.
All right.
Trained in seeing through deception.
Yep, intellect challenge.
Decent roll. That is a 10.
Just looks scared, and with everyone kind of yelling at him, he's kind of giving up the game here. He doesn't seem to have it.
Okay.
Did you drop it in with the puppies or outside of the puppies?
Outside.
Inside?
Outside.
Outside.
Okay, that's a start.
Like in this tunnel, I ran in and I was tripping, and roots were going every which way, and then I dove in there, and because I thought another train might come, and I ain't never seen dogs like that. Then there's this thing, and some doll somebody made, and it's a journal.
Ivy, take that doll from him before he hurts himself with it.
Okay.
So Charlie looks at the engineer, says, we can start looking. But this is going to be the proverbial needle in a haystack. We don't know where in this tunnel he dropped this. And you said it was black?
Listen to me. I'd rather look for a needle in a haystack than have a needle put in my eye.
All right.
Goddamn danger.
Message clear. All right. Do we have any other sources of light right now?
You want a flashlight?
Anything. There's many sources of light as we can. So instead of just one lantern trying to find this thing.
All right, here's my flashlight. I got a flare gun too, but I ain't doing that around the puppy.
That's a very good idea, Basil. Like all of your ideas.
Thank you.
I guess we gonna start searching?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Then who's heading up the search here?
Well, I have a flashlight, so I'm helping. I think Charlie's looking with the lantern.
Who's trained in perception?
Not me.
Am I the only one?
Yep.
Because I didn't roll so hot last time when I did a perception. I'll put some effort into this. Let me Oofta. Yeah. I will put some effort. I'll put one level of effort into it, and I'm trained in it. And we've got lantern and the flashlight. Should I roll?
Yeah. Go ahead.
That is a 12.
Looking through. You search through very carefully, and you hear a woman's voice. All right, Willie, I think the ring's over here. You can just make out an olive complexioned woman, pin curled, dark brown hair, and next to him, an older gentleman with a shotgun. They kind of quickly turn. She looks deep at you. Oh. What ain't you all bought and paid for? What business have you here? At that point, you look down, and she looks down, and about an equal distance between the two of you, you see the black ring.
So, ma'am, what exactly are you doing in a railroad tunnel?
I'm in a railroad tunnel because I ain't no idiot. That's why I'm in a railroad tunnel. Damn hollow person be asking for a ring from some idiots. You think I'm just going to stand around and let the hollow get their hands on something like that? Especially after the black rat be transporting it? Don't belong to any of them.
Who am I supposed to shoot right now?
Hold on, please. All right, ma'am. And you can think me an idiot all you want. You won't be the first. You won't be the last. But we've dealt with a train crash. We've dealt with Roots lifting a train off the tracks. I've been growled at by at least 3 different things right now, including a set of birds that made a hand and a face, but they're not birds, right, Ivy? They're not birds. And frankly, right now, I don't have a damn clue what's going on. But I am looking for a black ring so we can get on with whatever it is we are supposed to be doing. And I take it you are also looking for a black ring. Am I right?
Yeah, because that's what that Hollow Man wanted. And anything the Hollow Man want, they don't need to be getting.
What?
Does the Hollow Man have a name?
Mr. Stokely.
Okay. Mr. we know we've already taken care of those who were going to give it to Mr. Stokely. That is not who we are trying to find it for. There were some thieves attempting to take it to him. We put a stop to that.
For those of us who have been through all this bizarre ass magic shit, could you please explain to me what the fuck a Hollow Man is?
Sound like.
Well, it sounds like someone who wants to wear me as a skin suit, but I don't want to think about him right now.
In that time.
God damn it. Everyone knows this man.
Scant time. Once he smells you.
I'm going to start drinking. I don't want to know anymore. I give up. Okay, I give up.
Listen. Damn. That work for Barrow and Luck. BNL.
Alright, wait. Back to okay, now I back on to know.
When people BNL ask people to do things. Little things at first. Keep this quiet. Break this man's jaw, cut out his tongue. Then bigger things. Kill the people who are trying to unionize. Maybe even kill their children. Do what it takes. Be a company man. Or woman. You see, that type of thing eats away at a person's soul. Once enough of it is eaten away by things like that, well, that's when they hollow them out. All the soul that's left, the pieces, are eaten and burned away, leaving just the evil. What's good is gone. They have no soul no more. They just exist to serve Barrow and Luck.
If you were to get this ring, what would you do with it?
I'll keep it safe and use it as I need.
What does that mean?
She looks down at it. That there is a ring of binding. That takes quite a bit of awful things if you use it right. And you take it and bound it in for a year. When the year is up, you can always return, bind it again, refresh it, keep it trapped and docile.
Would you consider taking it to, say, a certain warehouse and using it there?
Why would I live kill rich?
Because the women inside of it don't deserve what the hell's happening to them?
Were you headed there?
Yes.
Why don't you take it?
Oh, see, I thought you wanted it.
I don't want it to be in the Hollow Men's care. Those three idiots looking for it, Cricket and Colton Otho.
Yeah, we got them with us. They are not taking it no more. That's what I told you.
I know.
Boys?
Right, miss? I like you.
You be one of the few. All right, someone pick up the ring. We're gonna go use it in Killridge, I guess.
So Charlie, Charlie will just start walking to pick up the ring. He's going to watch the two of them as he does it, but at this point,
So you pick it up. If Rex is there, he goes, "That's what I need to give to FB."
Sir, you dead, okay? You die in the train crash. Go start life somewhere else.
I'll give you $100.
I give you 200 to just pretend you're dead.
we don't have 200, Basil.
Shut up. I can get 200 if I need it.
Well, we need it.
I can't get it for that.
Oh my god.
Oh, you can't get $200. Stop it. Listen.
We will discuss that in a moment, sir.
All right. Listen, you need it for something, is what I'm picking up. There's a little bit of wiggle room. You use it for what you need, and you give it to me. I still pay you.
I only give us wiggle. I was like, well, no, wait, that might work. That's halfway to what we need. All right, someone with smarter brain, think of something here. Oh shit! Wait, I'm the brains.
So Charlie's still watching the guy with the shotgun because there's exactly one person in the situation who's armed, and he's watching him like a hawk.
He looks at looks at the woman. Put it down. All right, Dean. So,
I like her. Okay.
Go ahead. So she looks at you. Well, in case you go into any more dark places, and hands you a it's like a bottle of almost looks like coal and oil mixed together.
Who is this being handed to?
Basil.
Oh. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that in my notes somewhere.
So Charlie will.
There.
Okay. All right. Scary. Okay. So that would take care of it for what, a year? Right? You said if we take it and we bind it, it'll be a year?
Yeah. That being said, you've also got that thing outside. We either got to get it back in here or take care of it. That Lorien wants back in its tunnel.
Will it wake up and attack another train, or did it attack the train because of the ring?
I don't know. Though I suspect, from what I've seen, I think it attacked because the green trespassed. It didn't want it in its tunnel.
Oh. Hey, Matt, you put loot under Saturday for the crow doll. You might want to put that in the right one.
Gotcha.
Alright, so what are we gonna do, guys? Do we make it go back in this little hole and then pretend this didn't happen? Or fight it?
I don't. Charlie's been staring at the ring, and he goes over and he hands it to Ruby. Ruby, you hang on to this.
Okay.
We're exchanging
I don't
rings.
want
You feel it looks like a ring of burnt bone.
Ring of burnt bone.
It's in loot there.
Okay. I was trying to find my Discord, and my brain was not processing that it was right there in front of my face.
I did the same thing for
I was like, I know it's here somewhere. Where is it? Handouts.
I think you put it under Saturday.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Taldore. Yeah.
It's all in the right one now under OGA. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
Ring of
not right.
Binding. I'm assuming I got Scent Hound, is what I was handed.
Yes.
Ring of Binding. Okay.
All right, cool. Didn't read what it does. Cool. I'm more than likely gonna give this to Charlie though later. All right.
But bind something to a location.
Yeah.
Ivy, as you stare at it, you feel a voice. Does not say anything. You hear a breath. You know Horned, the name that sounds like Horned Head, but is not, desires that ring.
So Ivy wasn't looking at that ring at that moment. She's been reading the journal that she's picked up.
Okay.
But I'm sure there's the talk about it, and and she like peripheral, and the minute she like hears his voice kind of perking, her like interest, you guys kind of will notice, like kind of peaks very up against. She just like kind of sets eyes on the ring, but she hasn't said anything yet.
All right. So, in that case, Avi, it's a very fragile journal. So you need to do. You can tell me what would you like to do to read it without destroying it.
Well, I am trained in reading, so
All
I
right.
don't know if that
Fair
will
enough.
help.
Yeah, I think because you know how to handle a book.
Yeah.
So I think this is like a speed challenge because it seems to be being careful.
Okay, that works. So we'll spend also 3 in speed.
So
Alright.
Yep, 2 lowers.
That is 16.
All right. So, reading through this, somebody took some time and studied red dogs. About the type of food they like to eat, how they reproduce, even their bone structure.
So we can have him as a pet.
Drawn out. And since you've read this, you now have an asset in interacting with red dogs that you need to add to your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Also, on the back page is the word murmuration.
Wonder what that means. She says it out loud. Not knowing if anything does anything, or she's just holding up the book as she finishes it. And goes, murmuration.
Yep. Y'all said your names. If you didn't get us, my name's Nadine. Dean to any of you. Boylan. And this is Willie Armida. If we're going to take care of this, we got to get the green out of here, and maybe we can convince that thing to calm on down. Unless you have a better way of dealing with it.
You're real good at calming shit down.
I got a few other things, but in here, she kind of holds her bag, but nothing too crazy.
You want to fight it, Charlie, or you want to calm it down?
Charlie shakes. He was lost in thought for a moment. He said, I don't blast it know, Basil. Why are you asking me?
Because you're the one good at calming shit down.
I can try. I think with that thing, I can try to soothe it. It just wants to go to sleep. I tried that already, though, and it didn't work terribly
Yeah, but
well.
if we get the green to go away first, and then we try, maybe it'll be a little less agitated.
Takes out his harmonica. Yeah, you can do that. Come on.
All right, everyone else, just let's get ready in case we have to kill it.
Let's go.
All right. So what do you want to do?
We're gonna go see if we can get the green to head on out and calm down the whatchamacallit.
Good name for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll have to have some combination of Ivy, Elmira, maybe Ruby, since she was able to do it before, to calm to get the green to, I guess, let it get back into its tunnel, and then I don't know, I guess I'll set myself up near the hole and try to get it to come towards that. See if I can get it to just go to sleep again.
All right.
Why has every roll felt like life or death tonight?
It has been kind of life and death tonight, or death tonight.
All right. So first one, who's calming the? What's everyone doing? I guess who's on team talking to the green? Who's on team trying to calm down the murmuration?
I'm useless at both those things, so
Or whatever you want to do. You can think of different ways you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby, do you want to help Charlie, and I can help just Elmira?
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
And I'll keep all the idiots out of the way. Let's go, civilians.
Works.
Keep the flare gun handy, Basil.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna get all these idiots back on the train first.
I know. I'm just saying.
I mean, all you lovely gentlemen, please get on the train.
What train? The other one?
Yeah, start walking that way. There's a train. Go.
Well, keep in mind, you still have this train in the middle of the track that you're going to have to deal with.
Is it on the track or off the track?
It's on the track.
It's on the track.
Yeah.
Not in the air anymore. The vines put it down.
Yeah.
Okay, then they can get onto their train.
Well, maybe not till we get rid of the birds.
Gotcha. Yeah, fair enough here.
Yeah.
Just get out of the way.
Hide.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to get there. Yeah, you're not going to like move them and get them out. So I think you can. It's going to take a day or two to get this train off the track and repair that hole.
That's fine. We just want them out of the way while we try to get them in the
That's
thing.
fine. I just want to make sure we understand what's going on. Okay. So, what are you doing? Like, they listen to you. They're like, all right.
Okay, then I'm gonna stand ready with the flare gun just in case I actually need to use it.
I'm helping Charlie with the murmuration.
Charlie will turn to Ruby and say, "Okay, if you're gonna help, but stay back. This thing starts getting ornery. I just want to get all of its attention on me."
All right.
Ivy's helping Elmira coax the green to let this thing back in.
All right. Dean comes up to you. She's like, all right. Work on this together, right, yo?
Right.
Let's do this. And so, Ivy, between the two women, you're going to have 3 assets on this.
Here we go. That is a 17.
Doc, as Mara goes, I'm safe for now. Just wait for me on the other side while I get to. I'm almost there to my. Just watch out for my brother. You don't need to be attacking this. I'm all right. I'm safe. These people got me for now. Dean goes, don't worry. I'll make her a nice right meal back in town. You can go down for now. You can go down. What do you say, Ivy?
Hear those words. I will protect her for now.
There's a sigh as the roots go back, and it's smooth once more. At this, you hear a shriek as this human head of darkness, bird and bat and insect begin coming in. What are you doing, Charlie and Ruby?
Charlie puts his harmonica up to his lips and he starts playing. And it's a sort of a lullaby. But it's also, lack of a better word, it's almost a temptation. It's kind of like Snake Charmer.
Gotcha.
He's trying to draw this completely towards him, towards the hole. And he is very much tapping into his darkness to do this. He's trying to basically reach out to it the same way the 3 women just reached out to the green and trying to get it to go to sleep. But he's doing it through his music.
All right. How are you helping, Ruby? What's Ruby doing?
Oh shit! I muted myself. I'm sorry. She is just kind of, I guess helping Charlie out with like kind of a lullaby, trying to convince him to go to sleep.
Okay. You're helping out with that.
Persuading, trying to help with persuasion. Like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so you're trying to sing a lullaby.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. Which, like, a lot of this is flavor. It's what we see. So Ruby lets her voice go out, and kind of like, is it in like a bar singer thing? Is it like a mother? Is it like what tone does she take?
Yeah, I guess like a mom, like a mother would. Like, well, she would try to do it. I don't know if she has a maternal bone in her body, but she would try to be maternal about it.
All right, so we'll give you an asset there, Charlie, and
I'll put an effort in.
all right.
And again, using music, so I was trained in that. Let's see. I got at least one good roll early. Let's see if I can get 9.
9. You lowered it to 6.
Okay.
So play, and it goes. Tolerates the trains and the thing that sleeps beneath. All others stay out. As it floats back into the darkness of the tunnel.
Basil just looks at Ivy and goes, "There'll be such good parents one day."
Charlie
Okay.
Charlie just takes his hat off and says, "Thank you kindly, sir. We'll be on our way as soon as we're able." Stares down the hole for a moment.
Well, says Dean. Well, that's going to take some while for the people to fix. Y'all want to come home for some grits? And that's where we'll end for tonight. You watch it. Thank you so much. And we will see you soon, family.
Night, family.
Not family.